Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ryan Awesome, and welcome to the Ryan Awesome Show. Now, before we get into the show, first off, man, if you haven't done this already, man, what are you waiting for, man? Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And right next to that subscribe button, there's a bell. Make sure you click on that bell so you're the first ones to know when my next video will come out because I'm here each and every single week. So make sure you hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And then next to that subscribe button, there's a bell. You click on that bell. And when you click on that bell, you'll be the first ones to know when my next video is uploaded. And one last thing, don't forget to be awesome. So yeah, don't forget to be awesome. And yeah, man, sit back, chillax, grab something to eat, grab something to drink because you're watching the Ryan Awesome Show. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ryan Awesome Show. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ryan Awesome, and welcome to the Ryan Awesome Show. Now today on the Ryan Awesome Show, we'll be talking about WWE Monday Night Raw for November the 15th, 2021. So yeah, man, so this is the very first Monday Night Raw review on the Ryan Awesome Show. And yeah, man, so this is the go-home show before Survivor Series. Survivor Series is this Sunday. And man, this show right here, man, oh my God, man, terrible show. This was not a good show, man. Was not a good show. The whole entire Survivor Series build was not exciting at all. Was not exciting. It was uneventful. They really didn't do anything during the Survivor Series build. And plus, another thing, you had the draft before the Survivor Series. You had the draft right in between the Survivor Series. Like instead of having like a draft in the beginning of the year, you do it towards the end of the year. And like, dude, like nothing made sense on this show. Nothing made sense on this show. Nothing. We had nothing but impromptu matches. Yeah, the whole entire night. Champions losing. You guys know how I feel about that. Champions losing. I hate that stuff. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. But yeah, man. Terrible show, man. Terrible show. Terrible, man. And yeah, man, Survivor Series is this Sunday. I almost forgot that Survivor Series is this Sunday. Almost forgot. That's how important this show is. You know, when you don't even know that the pay-per-view is this Sunday. But yeah, man, just oh my God, man, terrible show, man. This was bad, absolutely bad. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. So before we get into the review, man, if you haven't done this already, man, hit the thumbs up, man. Hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, if you're watching the Ryan Awesome Show for the first time ever, hit that subscribe button. And right next to that subscribe button, there's a bell. Make sure you click on that bell to be the first ones to know when my next video is uploaded because I'm here each and every single week, man. I'm here on Wednesdays for AEW Dynamite. You know what? Maybe Mondays. I might do Mondays just to see how it is. Might do Mondays. So yeah, Monday for Monday Night Raw. Wednesdays for AEW Dynamite. Thursdays for Impact Wrestling. Fridays for AEW Rampage, of course. And then Saturdays and Sundays are for our pay-per-views, man. WWE, AEW, and Impact Wrestling pay-per-view. So I'm here. And so yeah, man. So yeah, man, we were live in Indianapolis, Indiana tonight for Monday Night Raw. And so yeah, man. So first off, man, to start off the show, man, we had Big E, the WWE champion. Big E, he came out to the ring, he spoke, and yeah, man, he talked about the whole situation with Kevin Owens attacking him last week and turning heel. Now, yeah, my thing is with Big E, man, why did he come out smiling? Why did he come out smiling? Why did he come out dancing? Why did he come out pandering to the crowd right after he got, you know, the hell beaten out of him last week? Why is he coming out here smiling? And then the bloodline attack, the New Day on SmackDown. So why is he coming out here smiling? That's my thing. But yeah, man. So yeah, so he did address the bloodline taking out the New Day. He was upset about that. And he said he was gonna beat Roman Reigns at Survivor Series this Sunday. And so yeah, man. So Big E, he had called out Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens came out to the ring. The crowd had booed him because, of course, he turned heel. And so yeah, man. So yeah, Owens, he said that he will beat the hell out of Big E right now. And and he said that Big E costed him a match against Seth Rollins last week. And so yeah, so Owens, he basically justified everything that he did last week. And so he told everybody to go to hell. Everybody that questioned him, they can all go to hell. And so yeah, man. So Owens, he said that he will break bad on everybody. And so yeah, man. And he said everything that happens is Big E's fault and all that stuff. And so yeah, man. So Big E, he told Kevin Owens to come to this ring right now. And so Big E, Kevin Owens rather, he walked away. He walked to the back, and so Big E had followed him. And so the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, attacked Big E from behind. And so yeah, so they beat him up in the ring. And so yeah, man. So the Usos, they said they had a message from Roman Reigns directly to Big E. And so yeah, so they said that Reigns said that he'll see them at Survivor Series, that he'll see Big E at Survivor Series. And so yeah, man. And so the Usos, they said that RK Bro can get it too. And so yeah, man. So we had Matt Riddle. He came out to the ring. One half of RK Bro came out to the ring. He fought off the Usos. And so yeah, man. So Sonya Deville, I guess I don't know, a general manager. I don't know what they are, man. But they've been making a lot of matches, man, on Raw and SmackDown. So yeah, she came out and she made an impromptu match with the Usos and Matt Riddle. And so yeah, man. Or the Usos versus Big E and Matt Riddle. So yeah, so it was a tag team match. Seth Rollins came out. Seth Rollins came out on commentary. And so yeah, so we had the impromptu match. And that's the one thing I hate, man, is impromptu matches. So yeah, man, so you could have easily got rid of the segment. You could have easily got rid of the segment and just had the match. And so yeah, man, so the match, the Usos, SmackDown Tag Team Champions versus Big E, WWE Champion, and Matt Riddle, the one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. And so at one point, Big E, Seth Rollins, they got into it. Big E, he had threw Jimmy, I think it was, to Seth Rollins. He had threw him at Seth Rollins, and so Seth Rollins got in Big E face. And so Big E had took out Seth Rollins, and so Seth Rollins got in the ring and he attacked Matt Riddle, so causing the disqualification. So Big E and Riddle win by DQ. And so right after the match, Rollins and the Usos, they attacked Matt Riddle and Big E. And so Randy Orton had came out and he had an RKO to Jey Uso. And we went to commercial break. And we all knew, everybody and their mama knew that we was gonna have another impromptu match. But this time it was a 6-man tag team match. And so I was like, man, dude, this is a waste of time. Why didn't they just make the 6-man tag team match to start off the show instead of having all this stuff? Instead of having the segment, the tag team match, and having a tag team match in a DQ, why didn't they just have the 6-man tag team match first? You could have saved yourself a lot of time, man, by just having the 6-man tag team match first to start off the show instead of having all this stuff happen before this stuff. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. So it was Big E, WWE Champion, and RK Bro, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and Riddle, versus Seth Rollins, the number one contender for the WWE Championship, and the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And so yeah, man. So yeah, when I was watching this, man, I was like, dude, none of these guys can lose. Like none of these people can lose. Big E can't lose. He's the WWE Champion. RK Bro can't lose. They're the Tag Team Champions of Monday Night Raw. The Usos can't lose. They're the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And Seth Rollins can't lose because he's the number one contender for the WWE Championship. So, yeah, man. Like, why do they make matches like this? Why do they make matches like this knowing that these people can't lose? Man, dude, they are freaking clueless, man. They are clueless. They don't think before they book something, man. But yeah, man. And then not only that, Seth Rollins is he's the team captain of Monday Night Raw. And so yeah, man. And then another thing about this, dude. Why are you giving away RK Bro versus the Usos? Why did you give the match away tonight instead of saving it for Sunday? Like, they're like, dude, they were gonna fight anyway, so why did you have them compete against each other tonight? You just gave the match away. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. I did not take notes in this match, man. We had a roll up to Riddle from Rollins to win the match, so therefore Seth Rollins and the Usos wins the match. So champions lose. So yeah, so Matt Riddle, a Raw Tag Team Champion, got pinned by Seth Rollins. And so yeah, man. So after the match, the Usos they took out Riddle, and then Randy Orton hit an RKO to Jay Uso. And so yeah, man. And so right after that, man, we had Big E. He had his finishing move, the big ending to Jay, as a message to Roman Reigns. And so yeah, so that was it, man. This whole entire thing was a waste of time, man. Waste of time. So yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had McKenzie Mitchell. She interviews Bianca Belair. And so yeah, man. So Belair, she had said that Dewdrop, she started talking about Dewdrop sticking her nose in her business and all that stuff. And so we had Tamina Snuka. She interrupted the interview and she said that tonight you're my business. And so yeah, Belair, she had said that she was expecting Dewdrop, but Tamina, we can have this match right now. And so yeah, man. So that was it, man. That was it with that. And so yeah, so right after that, man, we had Sara Schreiber. She interviews Kevin Owens, and then Schreiber she questioned Owens about not getting in the ring when he said that he was gonna get in the ring. And so yeah, man. So Owens he was still trying to justify everything that he did. Still saying that he's not a liar and all that stuff. And so yeah, man. So Finn Balor he had walked in, he interrupted the interview, and he said that I wasn't there last week to say that I believe in you, but I would have told you then that I don't even trust you, dude. And so yeah, so Balor he had said that management they made a match between Balor and Owens because it was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. They promoted it. They promoted Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins completed. He competed already, so they changed the match to Seth Rollins Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens and later on tonight. And so yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had Bianca Belair versus Tamina Snuka. And so yeah, man. So Bianca Belair she wins with the KOD, and she muscled up. She muscled up Tamina to hit her finishing move, the KOD, to win the match. So therefore, Bianca Belair wins the match. And so yeah, so right after the match, man, we had Dewdrop. She came out to the ring to her terrible theme music, man. The worst theme music that I ever heard in my entire life, man. So yeah, man. So Dewdrop, she said that after Survivor Series, she would be looking for Bianca Belair. She's going right after Bianca Belair. So that was pretty much it with that. And so yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had the man Becky Lynch, big time Bex, who is the Raw Women's Champion. She came out to the ring and she responded to Charlotte Flair, what Charlotte Flair had said on SmackDown on Friday, saying that nothing is natural about Becky Lynch and all that stuff, and asking who is Becky Lynch. And so Becky Lynch, she said that she explained who she was and how she evolved throughout her career. And so yeah, so Lynch she started talking about her friendship with Charlotte in the past, saying that Charlotte was always crying on her shoulder, on Becky Lynch's shoulder, when things didn't go her way, and everything always been about Charlotte Flair. When they were friends, everything was always about Charlotte. And so yeah, so Lynch she has said that she will beat the ever living piss out of Charlotte Flair at Survivor Series. And so yeah, so Liv Morgan she had came out, and then Liv she had said that Lynch walked away from her from last week. Right at the Liv Morgan had won that Fatal 5-Way last week, and yeah, and she said that she's not gonna let Becky Lynch walk away again. And so yeah, so Lynch she had said that she walked away because she wanted Liv to have her moment because she doesn't win all the time. So yeah, I thought that was cold, man, cold. But yeah, man, so yeah, so Becky Lynch she had showed a video from 4 months ago, and it was Liv Morgan. She was talking. She was being interviewed, and she was talking about Becky Lynch, what Becky Lynch had said to her before she left to have her baby, saying that when I'm gone, you will be champion. And so yeah, and then Liv Morgan she was excited that Becky Lynch was back, and now that Becky Lynch was back, she was gonna take the championship away from Becky Lynch. And so yeah, so Lynch she had said that Liv she underperformed, and you failed to win the championship when I was gone. And now, now that I'm here, you're not gonna get your hands on my title. And so yeah, man. So Liv she has said that big time Bex is big time. You know what? BITCH. But yeah, man. So yeah, so both of these ladies they brawled, and so yeah, Liv she got the better of the brawl by reversing the manhandle slam. And so yeah, man. So that was pretty much it with that, man. And so yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had a backstage segment from Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, RK Bro, the Raw Tag Team Champions. They spoke, and Orton he was upset at Matt Riddle for getting his nose, sticking his nose in people's business when he doesn't have to. And so yeah, man. So Orton he kept telling him about this, weeks ago, like to stop sticking your nose in other people's business. And so yeah, so Riddle he had thought it was the right thing to help out Big E. And so yeah, so Orton he said that the last time you helped somebody, you always got yourself in trouble. And so yeah, so Orton he said that he don't care about anybody else but this tag team, RK Bro. And so yeah, so Riddle he has said, so you do like me. And so Randy Orton he walked away. He angrily walked away. And so yeah, he walked away, and the Street Profits that came in and they spoke to Matt Riddle, and so they was goofing around and all that stuff. And that was pretty much it. And so yeah, so the Street Profits they was getting ready for their match, and so they had their match. So yeah, it was a tag team match. It was the Street Profits as Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins versus the Alpha Academy as Chad Gable and Otis. So yeah, man, this is probably one of the best matches on the show, man. Probably one of the best matches. So yeah, man. So yeah, man, we had a tope con hero. At one point, we had a tope con hero to Gable from Ford. The height of that, man, was really nice, man. Montez Ford got some hops, man. And so yeah, man. So Otis, man, right after Montez Ford hit that tope con hero, man, Otis like a bat out of hell, man. Blasted forward from the side, man. And he crashed into the barricade. And so yeah, man. So we had a hot tag to Ford. He tried to take out Otis, but Otis was, he was like a juggernaut. He didn't want to go down. And so yeah, man. So Otis he had a pop-up World's Strongest Slam to Ford, which was awesome, man. Really nice. And so yeah, man. So yeah, and so to end the match, man, we had a roll-up counter to Gable from Ford to win the match. So Gable he went for a crossbody, and he hit the crossbody, and Montez Ford had turned it into a roll-up to win the match. So therefore, the Street Profits wins the match. And that was it, man. It was a good match, man. But I would have went with the Alpha Academy to win the match, man. I would have went for the Alpha to win the match, because man, like they seem like they're the only team on the roster that haven't gone after the tag team titles yet. The Street Profits they've been after the tag team titles I don't know how many times, but they should have gave it to the Alpha Academy. Should have easily gave it to them. Like first off, man, you broke up Otis from Tucker to put him in another tag team, and you released Tucker. You split them up. You released Tucker. You put Otis in another tag team. Like, why are you not doing anything with the Alpha Academy? Why are you not sending them after the tag team titles? You have all these other teams that are makeshift tag teams that's holding the championships before the Alpha Academy. But yeah, man, that was it, man. So yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had Adam Pearce and Rey Mysterio. So yeah, man. So Rey Mysterio, he was backstage with Adam Pearce. He was upset at what Pearce had did the last week, with removing Dominic Mysterio from the Survivor Series team and having him be destroyed by Bobby Lashley. And so yeah, man. So Rey he asked Pearce, is he a man of his word? And so Pearce he had told Rey Mysterio to stay in your lane and all that stuff. And so Pearce he had put Rey Mysterio in a match against Bobby Lashley tonight. And so that was the main event of tonight's show. And so yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had a women's match, and it was Nikki A.S.H, who is one half of the tag team champions, the women's tag team champions, with Rhea Ripley in her corner. The other half of the women's tag team champions versus Queen Zelina with Carmella in her corner. And so yeah, man. So yeah, we at one point Nikki A.S.H, she was on the top rope, and she was distracted by Carmella. Carmella was nowhere near the ropes. She was nowhere near the ropes. She wasn't on the ring apron, but Nikki got distracted by Carmella, and she wasn't even on the ring apron. All she did was look at her. That's all she did, and she got distracted by somebody just looking at her. And so yeah, and then so yeah, to end the match, man, we had a code red to Nikki Cross to win the match. So Queen Zelina Vega wins the match. And so yeah, man, another champion losing on TV. Another champion. And then right after that, we had another impromptu match. And it was Rhea Ripley versus Carmella. And so yeah, man. So yeah, Carmella she super kicked Rhea Ripley's head into the ring post at one point. And so Ripley she fought back. And so to end the match, man, we had a riptide to Carmella to win the match. So therefore Rhea Ripley wins the match. And so yeah, man. So right after the match, Queen Zelina, she spoke and she said that she and Carmella will lead the Survivor Series Team Raw, the women's team to victory, while Nikki Cross will be home with the losers. And so that was pretty much it, man. And so yeah, man. So yeah, I didn't like this either, man. Like the women's team of the Survivor Series, like the people that they picked out, like they chose Rhea Ripley over Nikki A.S.H. Instead of having both of them on the team, instead of having both tag team partners on the team, they choose one tag team partner and just leave the other person out. Like, dude, like why would they do something like that? Like, dude, tag teams are supposed to be equally important. They think that Rhea Ripley is better than Nikki A.S.H. That's how they feel about her. That's how they feel about Nikki. But yeah, man. Like, dude, you calling her a loser. You calling Nikki Cross a loser. And she's a champion. She's a champion, you calling her a loser. Like these people don't know how to treat their champions, man. They don't know how to treat their champions, they don't know how to book their champions. But yeah, man, that was it, man. Like, waste of time, man. This whole entire show is a waste of time. But yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had Adam Pearce. He was backstage with the WWE champion Big E, and so Pearce he had told Big E not to get involved in that match against Finn Balor and Kevin Owens, or you'll be in Brock Lesnar's situation. You'll be in Brock Lesnar's situation, being fined and suspended. And so yeah, man. So that was pretty much it. And so yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had McKenzie Mitchell. She interviewed Seth Rollins. And so yeah, so we had a guy. He was rolling Seth Rollins' bag to his bus. And so Seth Rollins had told the guy to put it on his bus and not to wake up the baby. And so yeah, so Rollins he had said that he would lead Raw to victory. And Rollins he had said right after Survivor Series he'll go after Big E and take the WWE Championship away from him. And so yeah, he said that he will take Monday Night Raw, the A show, in his words, the A show, more like the F show, to the mountain. And then he said because he is the revolutionary, the visionary, he is Seth freaking Rollins. And so that was it with that. And so yeah, man. So right after that, man, we had Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens. And so yeah, man, this is a good match too. Good match. But yeah, man. So yeah, we had a tope con hero to Owens, and then we had a fireman's carry senton bomb to Balor off of the second rope, and then Balor he had drop kicked Owens into the barricade, and then we had a pop up power bomb to Balor, and Balor kicks out of the move, and so Balor he had blocked a senton bomb at one point. And so Owens, he had tripped up Balor on the top rope. And so to end the match, we had Kevin Owens, he had the stunner to Finn Balor to win the match. So therefore, Kevin Owens wins the match. And so yeah, man. So right move, have Kevin Owens win the match because you're building him up as a heel. So he should win the match. But yeah, man. So yeah, so right after that, man, we had Sara Schreiber. She interviews AJ Styles and Omos. And so yeah, so Styles, he had mentioned a movie about Low-Ki. He said that Low-Ki has an army, but I have Omos in my corner. And so yeah, so that was it with that. And so right after that, we had the Dirty Dogs. That's Bobby Roode or Robert Roode, whatever you want to call him, and Dolph Ziggler. They spoke, and they said that they compare Omos to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they compare AJ Styles to Danny DeVito in Twins, the movie Twins. And so yeah, man. So yeah, that wasn't funny, man. It was not funny. But yeah, man. So yeah, that was it with that. And so right after that, man, we had a tag team match, and it was AJ Styles and Omos versus the Dirty Dogs, Bobby Roode or Robert Roode, whatever you want to call him, and Dolph Ziggler. And so yeah, man. So yeah, you could call this a squash match because that's exactly what it was, man. Omos was throwing the dogs around, and so to end the match, man, we had a phenomenal forearm to Ziggler from Styles to win the match. So therefore, AJ Styles and Omos wins the match, and that was it, man. Waste of time. I don't care about these tag teams. AJ Styles should not be in a tag team. Dolph Ziggler should not be in a tag team. Bobby Roode should not be in a tag team. They should all be going after the WWE Championship or the United States Championship. Why are they fighting in a tag team when they're not even tag team wrestlers? But yeah, man. That was it with that, man. Like, yeah, and Bobby Roode for another example, man. Bobby Roode, another guy. Bobby Roode was one of the greatest NXT champions of all time. One of the greatest NXT champions of all time. And he fighting in a tag team. Not even doing anything. Not even going after the WWE title, not even going after the US title. Like, dude, what is he doing? Why is he not going after those titles? Why is he in a tag team with Dolph Ziggler? Freaking stupid, man. But yeah, man, that was it, man. That was it with that. But yeah, so right after that, man, we had Sara Schreiber. She interviews Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley. He was backstage getting ready for his match against Rey Mysterio. And so yeah, man, so Lashley, he said that Dominic never should have been on the team, and I agree. I agree with that 100%. Dominic never should have been on the team. Lashley should have been the first person you picked. And Lashley should have been the guy that's leading the team. He should have led the team because he's been on Monday Night Raw the entire year. The only person on his team that been on a Monday Night Raw the entire time, the entire year, 2021, WWE champion. But Seth Rollins is leading the team. I like Seth Rollins. Don't get me wrong. I like Seth Rollins, but dude, Seth Rollins over Bobby Lashley leading the team. Seth Rollins been on SmackDown the entire year, and Lashley been on Raw the entire year as the WWE champion. So why hasn't Lashley been leading the team? Why is he not the team captain? Why was Lashley the last person you pick to be a part of your Survivor Series team? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, dude. If I was picking my team for Monday Night Raw, Lashley is the first person I'm picking. He's the first person I'm going to. If you wanna win Survivor Series, man, Lashley's my first person I'm going after, man. But yeah, so he said that Dominic never should have been on the team, and he said that he's gonna go through Team SmackDown, and that was it, man. That was it. And so yeah, man. So let's talk about this Survivor Series card, man, that we have for this Sunday. So yeah, man. So we have the Team Raw for the women's. We have Team Raw. We have Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, one half of the women's tag team champions, Queen Zelina and Carmella, versus Team SmackDown. That's Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi Blackheart, Natalya, and it was Aaliyah. But Aaliyah got taken out of the match on SmackDown by Sonya Deville. So I think it might be Sonya Deville taking up that SmackDown spot. And so also we had the United States Champion versus the Intercontinental Champion. So the United States Champion, we have Damian Priest versus the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura, with Rick Boogs in this corner. And also we had the Raw Women's Champion versus the SmackDown Women's Champion. Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch versus the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair. And then we have the Raw Tag Team Champions RK Bro, that's Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, versus the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Jey Uso. And also we have the 5-on-5 elimination match against Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Team Raw, we have Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio. Well, Rey Mysterio, not anymore. And Bobby Lashley. And on Team SmackDown, we have Drew McIntyre, King Xavier Woods, Baron Corbin, or Happy Corbin, whatever you want to call him. Happy Corbin, Baron Corbin, dude. Jeff Hardy, and it was Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was on the team, but he got taken out of the match because he had a match with Jeff Hardy, and he lost to Jeff Hardy, so Sami Zayn was taken out of the team. And also, we had the WWE Champion versus the Universal Champion. So the WWE Champion representing Raw, we have Big E versus Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion representing SmackDown. And so yeah, man, so that was it. And so yeah, man, so right after that, man, we had the main event, and it was Rey Mysterio with Dominic Mysterio versus the almighty Bobby Lashley. And so yeah, man, so yeah, we had Rey Mysterio. He was using his speed against Lashley, and then Lashley, he cut off Rey Mysterio with a big boot, and then Dominic, he distracted Lashley by getting on the ring apron, and Rey, he took advantage of that, so he got some offense in. And then Lashley, he started throwing Rey around, and so Rey Mysterio, he hit a 619 to Lashley, followed up by a splash. And so to end the match, man, we had a hurt lock. We had a hurt lock to Rey Mysterio to win the match, so therefore Rey Mysterio taps out. So Bobby Lashley wins the match. And so right after the match, we had Adam Pearce. He was backstage. He was being interviewed, and so he came out to the ring, and he removed Rey Mysterio from the team. He removed Rey Mysterio from the Survivor Series team because of health concerns. Like, dude, health concerns. If it was health concerns, then why did you make the match between Bobby Lashley and Rey Mysterio? Knowing how dangerous Bobby Lashley is, why would you book him in a match against Bobby Lashley? But yeah, he took him out for the team. And so we had Austin Theory from behind. He took out Dominic Mysterio. And so Adam Pearce, he came back out and he put Austin Theory in Rey Mysterio's spot. So he took Rey Mysterio out and replaced him with Austin Theory. And I was like, what? Like, dude, how you replace? First off, Adam Pearce, he had a problem with he wanted on his team. He wanted former WWE champions on his team. And so he took down. That's why he took Dominic off the team. That's why he took Dominic off the team. And then this week he booked Rey Mysterio versus Bobby Lashley, and Rey Mysterio got hurt, and he took Rey Mysterio out of the team. Like, dude, like why did you make the match then? Why did you make the match between Rey Mysterio and Bobby Lashley, knowing how dangerous Bobby Lashley is? Why would you book your teammates against each other? Why didn't you just give them a night off? Why didn't you just give them a night off and let them rest for Survivor Series? That's my thing. Man, oh this was bad, man. This was not good. This was not good. It was not good, man. Man, that was it with the show, man. That was it with Monday Night Raw. Man, this whole Survivor Series build, man, was freaking terrible, man. Freaking terrible. My God, dude. Man. And then another thing, man, with Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville. Like, first off, he wanted Team Raw. He wanted Team Raw to win the match. Like, dude, you're a commissioner on both shows. You're a commissioner on both shows. So why are you favoring Monday Night Raw over SmackDown's team? And then he was on SmackDown on last Friday. He was on SmackDown last Friday saying that, oh, we need the best competitors on Team SmackDown. Like, dude, you can't root over one team over the other team when you're the commissioner on both shows. Dude, this stuff don't make any sense. Like, none of this stuff made any sense. This whole show didn't make any sense. The decisions that they make don't even make any sense. You thought people forgot about that, man? You thought people forgot about that? That he was the commissioner on both shows on Raw and SmackDown? No. Nobody forgot about that. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. They need to go ahead. They need to go ahead and end this brand split, man. They do, man. They really do. In 2016, it was needed. It was needed in 2016, but now, dude, it is not needed anymore, man. It's not even cool anymore. Put both of these put everybody together, man. Put everybody together. You have fresh matchups. Cause we see the same matches every single freaking week, man. We do. Every single week. But yeah, man, that was it, man. That was it with Monday Night Raw, man. Freaking terrible show, man. The worst show. But yeah, man, that was it. That was it. Monday Night Raw. This is my first review of Monday Night Raw. Probably might be my last review. But yeah, man, this was bad, man. This was not good. It was not good. But yeah, that was it with Survivor Series, man. Not Survivor Series. This was it with Monday Night Raw. And yeah, man, did not was not a fan of this show tonight. Was not a fan. But yeah, man, that was it, man. That was it with Monday Night Raw. And if you like this video, man, hit the thumbs up, man. Hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, if you're watching D Ryan Awesome Show for the first time ever, hit that subscribe button. And then right next to that subscribe button, there's a bell. Make sure you click on that bell so you're the first ones to know when my next video is uploaded, because I'm here each and every single week, man. I'm here on Wednesdays for AEW Dynamite, Thursdays for Impact Wrestling, Fridays for AEW Rampage, and Saturdays and Sundays are for our pay-per-views, man. AEW, WWE, and Impact Wrestling pay-per-views, man. And yeah, man, and last night, man, not last night, on Saturday we had Full Gear, man. One of the best pay-per-views, man. One of the best pay-per-views this year. And so yeah, man. So yeah, we ended off last week with Full Gear, and we started off this week with this garbage, with Monday Night Raw. This crap, this dumpster fire of a wrestling show. But yeah, man. But yeah, that was it, man. That was it. And that was my rant on Monday Night Raw. But yeah, man, that was it, man. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. And yeah, man, thank you for the support, guys. Thank you for the love and the support that you guys giving me for the show. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. And if you miss anything, the videos are on the homepage. And yeah, man. And this has been the Ryan Awesome Show. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget to be awesome. And that's that.